Hey, what's going on? Right now I'm getting ready to film a video for TikTok. It's actually going to be on my YouTube channel, but it's about why I love TikTok and why other people should love it too. So stay tuned. Hey, what's going on? I'm sure by now you've heard about the app TikTok. It's all the rage for social media. It's been on the rise for a couple months now, probably even longer than that. I think it used to be called ByteDance, but got bought out. That's what I think. I still have to do more research on that. But anyway, the app is growing like crazy. I think they're at over 500 million users now. So what that means for us as content creators is we need to be using it. I feel like after an app has a lot of success over at least a couple months, then it's going to stick around. I don't see this one dying off. I don't think it's going to be a fad. I don't know if it'll have as long as a lifespan as like Facebook or Instagram, but at least for now, it should last a decent, I don't know, 2 years or more, hopefully. It's a brand new app, so they're still in the early stages of getting it developed and kind of fine-tuning on what it's going to be like and incorporating sponsored content and just all that cool stuff. So it's really early, which is perfect because right now the organic reach is crazy. You really don't have to have a lot of followers to be able to get a lot of good engagement on there. So for example, I started using it about 2 weeks ago, and just with 3 followers I had like 247 views on just one video, and that was just with the use of a couple hashtags. So it's really crazy. For you to get that on Instagram with just 3 followers, like, just won't happen. For you to get that on YouTube, most likely won't happen. So the organic reach is really crazy, so it's a really good opportunity for us as photographers and videographers to be using the platform, so that way we can take advantage of the audience that they have on there. Now the demographics are a lot younger, but a lot of people are starting to get into it that are in the later 20s, early 30s type of crowd, and then the celebrities are on there, so that's how I know this app is going to stick around. So for that reason alone, I feel like it's really good for us content creators to be taking advantage of it and just at least signing up for it if you haven't already, because you need to learn how to use the platform. It does operate differently than Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, of course, so you need to figure out even how to post, how to do different things, what the vibe is like on there, how to get your content seen with hashtags and writing captions. It's just a totally different format, but after using it for a week or so, it's easy to figure out. Another thing too that I really like about the app is that the content is made to be fun and just very organic. So instead of putting like your most polished video or your most polished piece of photography on the platform, it's really designed more of like an upgraded Snapchat is what I could say, where you can make really nice looking stories and just video content and different things like that, but it's made for it to feel very like real and organic. It doesn't have to be like this perfect portfolio piece like you would on Instagram where everything has to be like just right. This is a lot different. It's just more of, like I said, an upgraded Snapchat or better version of Instagram stories, but all in like one seamless feed. So moving on to that point is the interface of it is really clean. Visually when you're on there is very engaging because there's a lot of movement. It's not as like minimal as Instagram, even though that sounds weird, but in comparison, TikTok is a lot more, it's made for the younger demographics, so it's very like visually pleasing. There's a lot of continuous information in your face with videos, so as you're scrolling, you're literally just seeing videos playing back to back to back. So almost like how Vine was back in the day, but this is literally taking up your full screen. So it's really cool. So I really love the interface a lot. It's really clean and they keep making changes all the time. They also have a creator profile, so that gives you access to be able to see like analytics and see what how your videos are performing, from the last 28 days or the last 7 days, what your audience is like, what demographics you're reaching, all that helpful data to help you figure out how your videos are performing. So that's one thing that I like about it too, that they're really keeping the creator in mind, because they know us as creators, we're really the ones that are going to push the platform to the next level, instead of it just being some trend that teenagers are using or whatever. So it's definitely worth checking out for that reason too. And I've noticed a lot of the bigger content creators that are really popular on YouTube and Instagram, they've already been on there, and their growth is accelerating really fast. So it's one of those platforms where, because it's not a lot of people in our niche really on there as much, we have a lot of opportunity to be discovered, because the younger demographics have kind of been seeing the same type of stuff the past couple of months with just dance videos and things like that. But now they have the chance to really see more curated content with us, posting our behind the scenes work, or us traveling and, creating content and stuff like that. So it's really cool. It's a fun opportunity for us. It's nice to be able to have something that's fresh and challenging in a way, where it's not just, another Instagram post that you're putting out. You're putting out something that, you're testing a lot too, because you're wanting to figure out, okay, how does this perform if I have music on this post versus if I just don't have music? Is the reach going to be the same? And so it's really in its early phases of figuring out how you get discovered and things like that. So what I've noticed over the past few weeks that has been successful is, of course, using some hashtags on there. Not too many, not like Instagram where people have 30 hashtags, just a couple to kind of put you in whatever niche you're going to be in. And then also sometimes incorporating music. And if you're uploading content that is directly in the app, let's say you record a video in the app, I've noticed those videos perform just a little bit better than if you upload a video that was already on your camera roll. So I'm still doing the A/B testing, but that's just what I've noticed in the past week. And then I've noticed too, if you have music, I don't know if it's because other people that are using those same pieces of music kind of get put into a bubble, and so then you get discovered. But I know when I used one popular pop song in one of my videos, that one got a lot more reach than when I did a video without a song that wasn't as popular. So just little things like that I've been noticing. Of course, the algorithm can change, but it looks like they're starting to develop some type of system of how people are going to be able to discover you. So the way the app works is you have your accounts that you're following, which kind of shows up on the top left where it says, okay, people you're following basically, and then to the right of that it says for you. So that's basically where they're guessing hey, this is the type of content you would probably want to see. Now that I've been following content creators and liking and engaging with their posts, now I'm starting to see more curated content that I would prefer to see, versus when I first signed up, the first day was just a bunch of random stuff. But now it's kind of gotten more figured out where they know what I like. So it's really cool. I'm really excited to see what they're going to be doing with it, because it's only been less than a year, I know, and it's already really, really good. Instagram has a lot of competition for sure, especially because celebrities are getting on there, and now there's an ad platform too, so companies are running ads on there. So the possibilities of this being a really big deal, it already is, but it can, it's still early, so it's going to be really huge. So those are just some of my thoughts on why us as photographers and filmmakers should definitely be using this platform, because there's so much room for opportunity, and it's just fun. So if you haven't already signed up for an account, I highly recommend that you do. That way you could spend some time figuring out how it works and then how you can make it work for your business. So thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace.